Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Cobol, where we will learn how we can utilize compute statement in order to perform division operation. The process is quite simple and straightforward because prior to this session, we have already discussed about the compute statement with addition, multiplication, and division, subtraction, right? So the session is in the continuation of the same, where we will just talk about the division process, like what are the basic syntax which we are supposed to follow in order to perform the basic division using compute statement. Okay, so we are going to proceed in the same way. Like firstly, I'll walk you through the code. We will write the code from scratch, and then we will see the output to understand the division operation, like how it is working, and we will verify each and every line which is written over the code. Okay. But before we start the session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because in this playlist each and every session is in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay? क्योंकि for now we are just going to focus only on the division part, like how we can utilize the computer statement for division. Okay? Fine. So I think now we are good to start with the program. Here you can see we have TSCBPGM77, which is which is the program which we are going to use for the demo purpose. So I'm taking option 2 over here to make this program, to take this program in edit mode. Now you can see we have identification division block. What is identification division block? Like whenever we want to store some program source identity, means program related identity, then that information we will store under this identification division block. As of now, we have just noted down two information, which is program ID denoting TSCBPGM77 and author name, which is Sharmit. Okay, so now it's clear that whatever information is providing the information related to program identity will be stored under this identification division block. Now after this, what we are doing, we are using this comment line from line number 5 to line number 7. I have initiated the comment line. How we can initiate the comment line? You can place your cursor on the very first position, and from there you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. On 7th position, when you place asterisk, after that whatever you will write here will be considered as a comment line. Okay, so you can see we have prepared this box like structure which we are going to use in order to perform the in order to show the topic name. Even comments are recommended for normal code as well, right? It's always recommended to provide the necessary code wherever it is necessary. Please put it. Okay, fine. So we are good with the identification and this comment lines. Now it's time to see how we are writing the code. And on line number 9 you can see we are using stop run, which we will use to terminate the program flow, but in between them we will put some logic. Alright, so firstly we would need some space. So let me add some extra lines here. Here I'll write I20 to insert 20 blank lines, and then we will put some character here to include these lines. Alright, now what we are going to do, we are going to declare the data division. Why do we need data division? Data division is mainly used to declare the variables for the program. So here I'll write data division. Under this data division, we will write working storage section. Okay, so this working storage section we will use to declare all the variable that we are going to use throughout the program. Okay, so whatever variable you want to use throughout the program will be declared under this working storage section itself. Okay, now here we are going to declare the variables. So to declare the variable, firstly we are supposed to specify the level number. Here I am specifying the level number as 01, which will denote higher data hierarchy. Okay, so I just noted down 01 denoting higher data hierarchy. Then we have a variable name or a program name. So in variable name I will put profit1. Okay, then we can mention PIC denoting picture name, picture clause name. Then 9 of 3, where 9 is denoting numeric data type, and 3 is the length. And after that we can initialize some value with the help of value clause. As I always mention, that value clause is always an optional clause. So if you want to initialize some value at the time of declaration, then only we will use it. Otherwise, we can skip it. Okay. But for these two variable, for initial two variables, we would need value clause. So let's assign some value. So let's say I assign the value as 20. Okay. Now after that, what we are going to do, we are going to declare another variable, because for division we need another variable. So profit to PIC 9 of 3, same data type, same length, and value clause. This time I am going to assign the value as 4. Okay. Now what what we are going to do, as we know that we are going to perform the division operation. So for sure there should be some output as well when we perform division. So to store that output, we would need one more variable. Okay. So let's declare another variable with the name result, where we can store the output once we have performed the computation for division. So let's declare the variable. Here I'll write a result PIC 9 of 3, and this time we don't want to initialize the value because we want to capture the output in this variable. So that's why I'm skipping this part value clause for this particular variable. Okay. So we are ready with all three variables that we are going to utilize throughout the program. Now what we are going to do, we are going to write the main logic of the program. So how we can write the main logic? To write the main logic of the program, we will write here procedure division, and in this procedure division, we will write the, firstly we will display all the values without any modification. It will give us a clarity at the time of output. Okay, so when we see the output, we will see that yes, these were the value without any modification, and then we have received the output. So let's print the actual values first. So display, here I will write profit 1 value before any modification, then colon. This colon is not mandatory, it is up to you. Like if you want to show it, you can, otherwise you can skip it. This is just a string, okay, nothing else, not a part of syntax. Then we will mention it as profit 1. We are ready with this variables. Likewise, we will declare another variable, display profit 2 value before any modification, and then you can specify the profit 2 variable. Okay, so we have printed two values, which is profit 1 and profit 2. Now if you want to print third value, means the result also, it's up to you, but we know that there is nothing in this variable, so I don't think so there is a need to print it. So I'll simply skip this part. We will perform the modification, means the computation, and then we will print the result value. Okay, so let's see how we can use compute statement to perform division. Here you are supposed to write compute, then variable where you want to store the output, equal profit 1 space division by profit 2. Okay, so we are ready with this these two variables, means the computation line. So what this line will do, it will divide the profit 1 with profit 2, and whatever output we will receive from here will be stored into this result variable. Okay, remember one thing, like it seems that these programs are quite simple, but in some programming language, uh, variables are different, syntax are different. So that's why it is very important to at least prepare one session for it. So at least prepare one code for it, okay, for the practice. Fine, now we are good to print that value. So display result, or where we can see division result, colon, and then we can specify the result variable, which is result. Okay, so we are ready with this program, and now if you want, you can remove this unnecessary lines, unnecessary blank line. All right, okay, at least one line should be there. Yeah, so now we are ready with the program, so it's time to save it and let's see what output we have written. Something is wrong, maybe some typo. No, it is compiled. Okay, fine, now we can call it. So once I call it, you can see profit 1 value before any modification is 20, profit 2 value before any modification is 4, and division result is 5. So what we did so far, like we divided the value 20 with 4 and then we got the output as 5. Clear? So yeah, this is how we can utilize the compute statement in order to perform basic division. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.